don't beat me up if we win. Don't beat me up because Dyrus living at the TSM house. You know, it's going to happen that way.
And apparently he's been doing the chores until they had to hire a maid. Lowest Elo in the house does the chores, so
Are you serious?
He's got to kind of pick that one up.
That's amazing. Now I want to do that. Now actually I want to go back to right and be like, guys, lowest Elo in the building. 1900. All right, I guess we'll be okay for a while.
Wow. All right, so we are into the champ select. We're going to give that to you in just a few seconds here. As these guys get their picks and choices down. Now, the brotherly love going into this matchup. Going to be quite intense here. We're going to have to see how they can play out through it. TSM, as we have said, has had a day of playing. Mm-hmm. They have had a day of these games. They've had a little bit of warm-up. Obviously, you know, EPIK has been training a little bit, not training so to speak here, but practicing here, getting some scrimmages in against Dignitas, against Reflex. As we heard, Reflex is going to be the fourth-place team of this matchup, or of this tournament, but they have been putting out some very good games. Dignitas was actually quite scared in one of their matches, and so we'll have to see if that practice with EPIK has really brought them up to par with what TSM has just had to go through. Some amazing matches, and we're going to jump to the pit real quick with Travis on the floor.
Hello, everyone. I am here on the stage, and we are about to get into the EPIK game between Team EPIK Gamer and between TSM Team Solo Mid. But you know what? Really quickly, just grabbing a short interview with Lauder Mortis from Reflex. Lauder Mortis, you are the jungle player for Team Reflex. What do you think about your performance this tournament? I know that you guys went down 4, but you know a lot of teams are saying top 8 team. What do you think of that?
We've only been together for a little bit, which I know a lot of people have already said. Our team, we've been working really well early game. Almost all of the games in the tournament, we had a lead going into 30-minute mark, and we messed up a lot of opportunities, but going forward, I know we have a lot of opportunity to grow and become a top 8 team if we aren't already, and I'm just looking forward to getting to the higher level of competition.
Fantastic. And what do you think of your first MLG experience?
It's awesome here. Everybody's super excited to watch us play games. What's a better experience than watching people cheering when we do stuff?
Yeah, big cheers from the audience. Of course, these guys are fantastic. And you know what? I want to thank you for coming up and giving me the interview. And I also want to thank all of the people watching at home, watching from Bar of Legends events, DC, Baltimore, New York, people talking on Reddit, our League of Legends, everybody watching, tweeting about it. Fantastic. And you know what? We're going to go back to the studio right now, so back to freaking Rivington.
Travis, I'm sad right now. I was like, all right, it's going to go back to me, and I'll be like, guys, thank you so much for being in the crowd and everyone online. And then Travis starts saying it. I'm like, just like flailing my fists around and sad. And Riv's like, what's going on? What's I'm like, no, it's fine. We're okay. But I really wanted to do the shout out to everyone there, and you stole it from me. And now I'm sad. But we're in Champions League, so it's okay. So you look at the bans, Nasus, Cassidy, and Tristana. Those are very much targeted, and you can see the picks out here as well. Graves, Akali, Soraka. TSM bans Soraka a lot. They really like playing on Karthus. And actually, they're allowing once again, Heimerdinger in the pool, and Dan's like, that's fine. We're just gonna grab Zillion. I mean, it's chill, whatever. So it's actually pretty interesting that these people have to sort of like keep pushing these bans in, and you're allowing these champions like Zillion and Heimerdinger that are normally really big threats.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they pick. This is actually a first 2 odd picks. There's no pun intended by the odd one in Reginald here. It's not really counterable, but they also really haven't shown what they're going to do with this matchup. Is it really going to be the Rain Man, an Ezreal pick rather, that's going to be the duplicate instead of that Vayne, since Nyut Win is how you say it, ladies and gentlemen. Nyut Win, by the way. No, just kidding. But
thank you.
This is for everybody out there. It's to pick that Vayne and obviously take it away from them. They did not see Yorick in the ban, so they know we might have to get Vayne on this one. We all know that Caitlyn and Taric is a great bottom lane due to that Dazzle and then into the trap stun. But they are going to go with Vayne on this, which is also just as amazing with Condemn and Dazzle as well. So that's going to be a very hard bottom lane, both healers and both support. So on each side, we're going to see that Doran's Blade opening. We'll see what West Rice and Dyrus go for the pick here, and Kaox has the last pick for one of his teammates to counter whatever has been happening. West Rice rather, grabbing up that Rammus for Dan in the jungle.
Yep, and so we're seeing actually the jungle tanks are kind of on their way back in League of Legends, at least for these two teams. They've been running Maokai now 3 times in a row, and he was playing that in the warm-up games back throughout yesterday and Friday as well. And this morning, been a lot of Maokai. So yeah, TSM all about him. Dan now playing Rammus for another time in a row, and the cheer is going out for Jax. Is he going to troll us? That's okay too. That's okay too. We're okay with either one. Was it going to be Sage or was it going to be Jax?
Yes.
It's going to be Singe. Yes. And I am happy because he's going to spam /laugh about 500 times this game. And I will join him. I will make sure I just go over here and press L over and over.
Shift 4.
So I actually rebind it to L, so it's even easier for me. I don't need Shift 4. I just got the one key press. I'm more of a true Dyrus fan than you. A little bit. And we had the last pick though. The looks like the mage pick for solo mid. Karthus would not be bad here. I feel like their lineup would work very well with Karthus. There's no AoE healing, although there are a couple of tanks there. You're going to have a pretty good front line there with both Rammus and Singe. Tarek can get up there as well. Vayne has ventured the lifesteal quite nicely. We'll see what KX grabs here for the mage.
They do. I don't think LeBlanc's going to work this game. There's a little bit too much tank on the side of EPIK to get burst down. So I don't think Reginald's going to take the LeBlanc, but you can definitely see that they're having to take time to think about this. And a very nice pickup. That gives their team a good amount of CC as well. Those on-point CCs from I should just say Rise and Maokai in general, the Twisted Advance into the Rune Prison. Mm-hmm. But they also have a few of those CCs as well. Powerball into Taunt with the Dazzle.
Yeah, EPIK is full of CCs here. They've got 4 across the team right here. They've got the Fling plus the Q on Singe. I consider Fling a hard CC because it'll break a channel. You've got Condemn for West Rice, Pushback and Stun. You got the Tarek Stun in there as well. The Shatter minus Armor. Actually combined, by the way, not everyone always remembers, but Rammus's Taunt does reduce the armor of whatever it targets. So between that and Tarek's Shatter, they're actually going to dominate someone's armor values down, and even someone tanky like the Rain Man, until he finishes up like a Frozen Heart or something, he's going to be on like, oh, well, I've got like a Manamune and like base stats and some runes that'll be kind of nice, but realize that whoever they do hit, that armor value is going to plummet pretty quickly, and that actually could contribute to a significant amount of damage from West Rice.
Yeah, we will have to see what they do. We have 50 seconds left before they get into this game. We saw Dyrus warming his hands up. These guys are trying to get prepared. We have the crowd ready, set, and roaring. There they are right there. Excited to see some League of Legends action going down here. We're going to jump into this game and see what you guys think about who should be the one. Yep, there is Salsi right there, playing very well for his team this entire weekend. That mid game by Salsi has just been extravagant, and he's been doing very good things for his team. Yeah. We have heard Nyat on support being considered one of the best supports that are around right now, and he has been playing that exceptional game without fault. And then we have West Rice as well on the Akali and the Vayne all weekend long, playing very strong for his team. So, the 3 players right there that are in the eye of the community right now through these matches, and that's got to be a great momentum builder for them. They know that they have that behind them, and the passion for this game is just at 110% for them right now.
Yeah, and at least for them, on their side, they have that 1 game advantage overall coming into the series. So they're going to be happy to say, okay, we have a good lineup, and look at the lineups actually. TSM is almost a little bit oddball because you have that York, of course, for good reason. York, an exceptional champion, but cloning an Ezreal is not massive because you consider what you're cloning. If it doesn't revive, you don't get any of the spells. You just get the auto attacks. And Ezreal, without using his passive, without using Mystic Shots because he's a clone, he's not going to hit all that hard. And so you can see we can follow MLG on Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of fun stuff. Good times there. And guys, just so you, as we're going to hit a commercial break in a couple of seconds, please go to Reddit and uprate those the League of Legends stream posts. They're on gaming and on League of Legends itself. I believe we're only number 10 on the gaming section. Let's go ahead and take that number 1. Let's beat the other streams here. Let's be the number 1 stream on Twitter and on Reddit. But guys, commercial break and we will be back, so stay tuned.
Wait, Anna, do you like horses?
I love horses.
Oh, shit.
She wasn't here earlier.
Do you know that they don't have souls? Have you looked into the eye?
Anna, when did you start
the eye of a horse? The blood.
I'm a total
voice.
Or feel civilized. For the turn of fate. We gotta move.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. The delay period is over. We're about to watch this game in quasi-real time.
I think I saw.
I'm hitting up a low
Gragas
screen.
dance in the crowd.
I did see a Gragas dance in the crowd.
There's a few Gragas dances.
He was much smaller than Gragas himself, but
and high five
I'll
to
take
Carrie
it.
and Feeder. That was awesome. I love your shirts.
I'm the Carrie.
That means me on the Feeder.
Yeah, I stole that from you.
Oh man.
But guys, here we go into Game 1/Game 4, whatever. Game 1 of the grand finals of the championship match for EPIK versus TSM. Guys, if you want to cheer for EPIK, who are currently up 1-0, or sorry, I guess up 2-1 in this series so far, let me hear a cheer for EPIK in the crowd and at home.
Not too bad.
All right, and if you want Team Solo Men to take this one over, they've got to get a couple more wins than EPIK has. They've got to get it pretty hard to make this one happen. But if you want TSM to take this one over and win the championship, let me hear you guys in the audience.
Got a little cowbell in there.
A little cowbell. Cheer for everything. Or at least the fever.
So it looks like EPIK has pushed up for a little bit of aggression here in the beginning of the match. We do have pings coming out from TSM's side near that Wraith, but it doesn't look like any action is going to be happening. That might be their next area for a CV. X-Special playing a little dangerous here as he's checking the jungle with Chaos. They're going to go ahead and fire off some Mystic shots in. And we do have one backing already. I believe that is going to be West Rice. He's going to start heading down bottom lane. Very smart idea. Wants to get there as soon as the creeps do. And we could see TSM up top take these golems as well. Will they be switching up the meta here? Are they going to leave their AD and healer top? It looks like it.
Yeah, they actually look. Yeah, Soda and Ezreal staying up there. Pulse Fire Ezreal. Oh man. But I just want to point out, no one so far in this tournament has actually pulled a double lift yet. No one's been face checking brushes and dying before minions spawn. So I gotta say, EPIK has made some improvements since double lift has left their lineup. So it's allowed them to not give away first blood, as Lee said. Moving on,
do. Blue has been.
I think that was a fling.
There. Yep, they did just fling it. And he's going to get away. There is no smite for Dan. That's why they did such a hard leash. He did take that blue Wraith from TSM's side, so he's going to be rolling through with that. Nice grab on the blue. Quite high health as well. And it looks like Dyrus, I think they might have seen, I don't know, is he going to go middle again? Yes, he is. They switched up the mid lane, Zillion to go top, and it's going to be top lane is going to be the mid lane for this one. So Rainman on Yorick and Dyrus on Singe. They're going to be mid laning as your AP carries are the ones top. Yes, he is already laughing. Wow.
Oh, Dyrus. Alrighty, the bot lane though going to be default this time around. West Rice and Yet Win taking actually a lot of damage here. Early aggression from Chaos and Special happened to work out quite nicely. See if that pans out well for them or not.
Wow, Salsi taking a lot of early damage. He's forced to use those health potions, and looks like Rise actually grabbed boots, mana, and 1 health, or 2 health rather. He hasn't used one of them. So he will have a little bit more sustain on that lane. Going out for another attack here. The bomb goes out, but he does have him down to 130. Very nice try there. 230, I should say. Each one of those green health tick bars is 100 HP.
Yep, and he's broken the 300 barrier now as well. Salsi getting himself back.